Hi everybody, it's me as always, your host Gambit896, and I'm back with another vlog video. This is probably going to be the pre-Christmas special edition, whatever you want to call it, vlog. So for all of my new subscribers that I've got over the past few weeks, thank you very much for subscribing. Just to give you a brief explanation as to what this video series is about. Basically, I talk about what's going on with me in comics and any news or any news related stuff that I want to talk about, and yeah, that's just basically it. So without further ado, let's get into this vlog. First off, some good news for all of you Batgirl fans and all of you Gail Simone fans. She just tweeted recently, according to a post online, which I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check it out if you want. She's back on the writing duties of Batgirl, so maybe the higher ups at DC heard the fans' outcries and decided to essentially give in to the fandom and put Gail Simone back on the writing. So yeah, there's some good news for you guys. Next up is a piece of news that has been out there for a little while now, but I'm personally quite sad about it, but I'll put a positive spin on it. Scott Snyder is leaving the writing duties of Swamp Thing with issue 18, and so is Yannick Paquette on the art duties as well. But I'll put a link in the description to an interview with Scott Snyder in regards to why he left, or why he's leaving Swamp Thing, and what he hopes for the series in the future. What his future plans are for the Batman series that he's writing, which is the main Batman title in the DC New 52. What his plans are for American Vampire, which is the Vampire Vertigo series that he's writing, and also the upcoming Vertigo series in 2013 called The Wake, which he'll be working on. So I'll put a link to this four-stage interview online, so if any of you guys want to check out that interview, you can do. Next up, for all of you Valiant fans, there will be a crossover between the Bloodshot and Harbinger series starting in 2013. I'll put a link below to the description of the details of the crossover, and also there's a look at a teaser image as well, which looks really, really cool. For all of you Marvel film universe fans out there, there will be a reboot of the Fantastic Four film franchise starting in 2015. The film will be called The Fantastic Four Reborn, and according to a post on Twitter, the film will open in theatres on March 6th of 2015. It will be directed by Josh Trank, who directed the movie Chronicle, which I think was a superhero film where 3 or 4 different kids got different superpowers, I think. I don't know, I haven't seen the movie. So he'll be directing the film, and the script will be written by Michael Green and Jeremy Slater. Just want to give some shout outs to a few people, specifically at the moment to a good friend of mine, Simon, MritalkApple, who recommended some software to me for basically making my video files a lot smaller than they were when I first got them off my new camera, which I'm recording off at the moment. So that enabled me to shrink the file sizes down, and also to decrease the level of time it took to upload the videos. So Simon, MritalkApple, thank you very much for that. If any of you guys haven't checked out this guy's channel, I'll put a link in the description. In fact, the software that I've been using recently, I've actually used it on a few of my recent reviews. First off was the Manhattan Project Volume 1, Science Bad. I may put a link in the description to this review, if you want to check it out, or you can just go to my channel and check out my most recent uploaded videos. Next up, I reviewed the Fatale Volume 1, Death Chase Me by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. That was the second review in which I used the software that MritalkApple recommended to me. And the final, most recent review was the first trade of the Exo Manowar series by Robert Venditti, and Carrie Nord. Again, that was the most recent review that I used the software for. Also, in terms of recent pickups, I took a trip to up to England of all places yesterday with some of my family on a bit of a shopping day, you might say. And I went to my former local comic book shop, Nostalgia and Comics in Birmingham. And I got talking to the guy that was kind of my comic book guy in the shop. He'd recommend a title to me every so often, and he'd say, you know, you keeping up with this title or whatever. So I got chatting to him and had a bit of a, bit of a reminisce. And I also picked up a few volumes of a series that I'm close to finishing. I need one more volume, and then the series is finished. So then that can go on my shelf and look really, really cool. I know a fellow YouTuber and a fellow comic book fan, Mellowmodesty, is reading this series. And that is the Transmetropolitan series by Warren Ellis and Derek Robinson. This is volume 6, which is Gouge Away, which collects issues 31 through 36 of the series. Let me just... there we are. Volume 7, which is Spider's Trash, which collects issues 37 through 42 of the series. Volume 8, Dirge, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, D-I-R-G-E, which collects issues 43 through 48. And the final volume that I got, I should have picked up the 10th volume, but I thought I'd wait until sort of Christmas was over, and if I had some spare money, I'd go and pick it up and complete the series. So we have issues 49 through 54, and this volume 9 is called The Cure. So those are some recent pickups that I've picked up from my former local comic book shop. So Mellowmodesty, if you haven't got to those volumes yet, I'll probably read those over the Christmas holidays, and I'll put some reviews up. Spoiler free, of course, as my reviews always are. So if you haven't checked them out, you can do. That's about it for the vlog video. Just want to give some shout outs to various people, and of course wish everybody on YouTube, all my subscribers, all my viewers, and the general YouTube community in general, not just the comic book community, but everyone, a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys get everything that you put on your Christmas lists, and Santa brings you everything you want. Anyway, let's see. So first off, like I said, MrFixItSmash. All of these people I'm about to mention, I'll put links in the description to their channels. So if you want to check any of these guys out, then there'll be links below so you can do that. So, MrFixItSmash, Simon, really good friend of mine. Sorry, man. I nearly mispronounced your name, man. Yeah, really good friend of mine. We talk every so often on Skype every now and again about comics and this, that, and the other. So, yeah, really great guy. MAW0001, Mark. Again, another great guy. I talk to him on Skype every once in a while. Haven't seen a video from him in quite a while, but I'm guessing he's really busy. So Mark, hope you're doing well, mate. Devil Toys UK 2, Leo, another really good friend of mine. We chat every now and again on Facebook. I hope you're doing okay, man. Haven't watched many of your videos recently, but I'll be sure to get caught up on those eventually. So, Devil Toys UK 2. Groove 42, another great guy I talk to on Skype every now and again. I know he's been really, really busy with work recently. I talk to him every now and again on Skype, you know, and I say to him I picked this series up and this series, and he gives me his opinion, so yeah, great guy. The Edges of Blades, BKcritic, SofaKingMatt. Recently watched his graphic novel collection, which was epic. It was about an hour, but you know, epic in its scale and how many graphic novels he had on those shelves, man. It was crazy. Roger69501. I've been meaning to watch your Green Lantern Rise of the Third Army story arc video. I'll get around to that eventually. Audrey, a comic book mom. She does some really great review videos as well. Hi, my name is MrJ. Again, another great guy. Most recent video of his I've watched was his review of Venom, Circle of 4, which I'm hoping to get for Christmas, as I've sent a list to Santa of all the graphic novels I want. Yeah, Like we all believe in Santa, right? Anyway, Danielise1000, again, I watched one of his videos recently of a small haul that he did, and a great review of the Hobbit movie, and no spoilers, so I'm hoping to go see that movie sometime soon. Chris, DarkAvengerINC, again, another great guy. He and his brother Mike do their weekly comic book reviews, and also they have a kind of a brother or a sister channel, DarkAvengerINC, which is more of a group channel where everybody sort of pitches in and does their own in-depth reviews. So big shout out to everybody on there. DrMonkeybot, another great guy I've just started talking to recently and I've recently subscribed to. He just did a spotlight video on the artist Ashley Wood, and we've talked every so often through private messages on Facebook. Again, another great guy. Fletcher Moore 1, MrFixItSmash, Ben, great guy. I just watched his collection video of his Ultimate Spider-Man run, which was a complete run actually. So I'll get around to watching more of his videos soon. I'm reading this off my laptop, guys, so if you're wondering why I'm looking off screen quite a bit, then that's why. Who else do we have? Johnny, DacostaDCcomics, great guy, always makes me laugh. In particular is how I drop a title video for, what was it, X-Men Legacy with the Marvel Now initiative. Yeah, that was a funny video, man, I have to admit, that was great. Let me see. David Lee, another great guy, he does some great haul videos of the comics he picks up every week. Also does great review videos as well. Tony, Cursiveman, another great guy, again, he does great haul videos as well. He's recently been doing review videos which have been great, so Tony, keep up the good work, man. Another guy I talk to every now and again on Facebook and whatnot, Gary Onesie Angelique, another great guy. He also does some great haul videos as well of all the comics he picks up, and he also gives his thoughts on those as well. Mungo Stomptime07, Gary, another great guy, also does great haul videos and reviews. Definitely recommend you check these guys out. The Great Legend, Dowdy95, recently subscribed to my channel, so thanks very much for that. Again, he does some really great videos as well. Loki Goblin 13, again, he does great update videos which contain like topics he talks about, reviews, hauls, all that kind of stuff. Really, really great guy. What else do we have? White James Brandon, again, he does great haul videos and reviews as well. Sleepy Reader 666, Damien, again, another great gentleman who I talk to a lot through comments on his videos and whatnot. I hope you have a great Christmas with your family and whatnot, and I hope your brother-in-laws enjoy their Fatale and Manhattan Projects trade paperbacks that you got them for Christmas. Minutiaminute, Sean, he's taking a bit of a hiatus from YouTube at the moment over the holidays, but he mentioned that he'll be coming back with some Star Wars, some James Bond related videos. He was talking about maybe reviewing some of the movies and the books as well. So Minutiaminute, when you come back, if you do those videos, I'll definitely be checking those out. Who else do we have? Comics Kid 2099, another great guy, he does some really great videos as well. I've recently watched a bunch of his collection videos of the graphic novels or trade paperbacks that he has on his shelves. Davidus Rakunis, another great guy, he gave me a shout out recently in one of his videos about being the guy that if there's any news that he needs to find out, whether it's an artist change or whatnot, I always tend to comment on his video telling him who's going to be replacing who in terms of art and writing and whatnot. So yeah, great guy. I think the most recent comment I made was the change in artist on the iVampire series, which is Dennis Calero, which will be taking over from Andre Sorrentino with issue 16, I believe. Yeah, issue 16. Final couple of shout outs and then I'll end this video for you guys. I don't want to make this video too drawn out. Mellowmodesty, like I said, another great guy. He does some great reviews and hauls as well. Recently commented on his most recent one. RGsDevilship, great lady. She does book reviews, book hauls, graphic novel hauls as well. Definitely recommend you check out her channel as well. Dragonheart Collects, again, another great guy. He does some haul videos of the comics he picks up on a regular basis, and also gives his thoughts as well. Koestenbraumstar, Scott, really great guy, always makes me laugh in most of his videos. What else do we have? Howler Mouse, Tim, another really great guy. Again, another recent subscriber to my channel, so thank you very much. I always enjoy his videos as well. I will check out your 2-year anniversary video soon, my man, so I'll definitely be checking that video out and posting a comment and liking and whatnot. BKcritic, again, another great guy. He's just done a YouTube comic book community chip-in sort of project with the best comics of 2012, which I hopefully sent my nominations to him in time. Travis and Ethan, Oddfellows Thoughts, great guys, always do great videos as well. Mr. James Donnelly, of course, recently did his 2-year anniversary video as well. Definitely go and check out Mr. James Donnelly. He deserves way more subscribers than he has. Granted, I know his reviews are a bit long. He even says himself he tries to chop his videos down, but he has so much to say about the comics that he picks up and he reviews and he reads and whatnot. You know what? His videos are about an hour and a half, but just this guy, he'll tell you what he thinks of a series. If he thinks it's worth checking out, he'll tell you. If he thinks it's terrible, again, he'll tell you. He's very honest. He seems like a great guy. I always comment on most of his videos. So yeah, definitely check out Mr. James Donnelly. Michael Freeman, again, another great guy. He also does great reviews as well. Gibby204, again, another guy that's recently subscribed to my channel. Again, he does some really great videos. I just watched the recent haul video of his where he had some Jack Kirby covers from the Golden Age of Comics. I haven't checked out much of Jack Kirby's artwork, but I can appreciate his art form. I mean, apparently the guy always had a cigar in his mouth and all he'd be doing was drawing 24 hours a day. Unfortunately, Jack is no longer with us, but you could safely say that the guy was one of the best artists from the Golden Age of Comics with Stan Lee and whatnot. What else do we have? Legendary Collectibles, again, another great guy. He does great reviews as well. He's really enjoying the Thunderbolt series with the Marvel Now initiative with Daniel Way and Steve Dillon. California Collectibles, Hugh Gonis, again, another great guy. Recently subscribed to him. Thanks to MongosTimeTime07, Gary, putting a link to his video in the description of one of his. So again, another great guy. He does some great reviews as well. Red Vitamin Blue, again, another great guy. He's recently picked up the first trade of the Swamp Thing series by Scott Snyder and Yanni Paquette and Marco Rudy. And from what he said in a comment on one of my videos, or one of his I believe, he really enjoyed the earlier issues as well. So he's enjoying the whole Rot World crossover event with Animal Man and Swamp Thing. And final 3 shoutouts, John Cooney, another great guy. He does a weekly rundown of all the comics he picks up. Again, he gives great thoughts on his videos as well and his reviews. Excuse me. Crom the One, again, another great guy. He does a lot of really great haul videos as well. And finally, PGH Zombie, another great guy. Always does great haul videos and reviews as well. Again, one of my subscribers to my channel as well. So yeah, that was it for this Christmas edition, well, this pre-Christmas edition of this vlog video. I think this is vlog video number 7. Sorry, I should have said that at the beginning. Again, just a quick recap. There'll be links below to interviews with Gail Simone, Scott Snyder, who else do we have? Gail Simone, Scott Snyder, The Valiant, Bloodshot and Harbinger crossover details. And also there'll be links to everybody's name who I mentioned in the shoutouts. There'll be links to everybody's channel in the description below. So if there's anybody I mentioned of the above people that you haven't checked out or subscribed to, definitely recommend you go and do so. And as always, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. As always, feel free to leave a comment below in the comment section. Thanks everybody for watching. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, this is Gambit896 signing off, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.